43 to 44 was my zone. Then you go up, now you're testing again, or you should test 49,000. So this is the key about technical analysis, right? Technical analysis guides you. You have your level. If it gets broken, all of a sudden it breaks resistance. Like there's a ceiling there, right? So you continue to hit on that underbelly of the ceiling. The more you hit, the weaker that ceiling becomes until you finally break through. Once you're through, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room above that ceiling to go. And that's why you're seeing this extended move coming up here. Ethereum has multiple channels. Now, again, will I short? I don't know yet. I got to look at the price action. I got to see if I have other factors forming. Do I get some time counts? Do I get some other trend line calculations and so forth? But I am monitoring it as, again, I covered my short when we were below 39, made a nice little chunk of change with members. Now I've been waiting on the sidelines to see what it does here.
Wait a minute, everyone. Get ready for the ultimate crypto investing website, the Bitcoin Seller. It's your golden ticket to an exclusive insiders club. Expert predictions, on-chain data, and breaking news, all for you. Imagine all crypto insights landing in your inbox daily, like having your own expert team. Don't miss this VIP opportunity. Click the link and secure your spot. Join now and ride the crypto roller coaster with the Bitcoin Seller. In this video, Gareth will share his insights on the charts of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and gold, and how they are affected by the market sentiment and the technical indicators. He will address some of the key questions and challenges that many traders face, such as: how did Bitcoin break through the resistance level of $44,000, and what is the next target for its price? How is Ethereum trading within multiple channels, and what are the levels to watch out for? How is gold trading in a channel, and what is the bigger picture for its price? Let's join Gareth in a conversation about these topics and more.
All right, we got to talk about Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin here, guys, this continues to push up. Now, we talked about this, right? We said that as long as you don't get through this line and close and confirm, then this is resistance. However, 3 days ago, or 2 days ago now, well, that's 3, right? It closed above, confirmed, and there it goes. So this is the key about technical analysis, right? Technical analysis guides you. You have your level. If it gets broken, all of a sudden it breaks resistance. Like there's a ceiling there, right? So you continue to hit on that underbelly of the ceiling. The more you hit, the weaker that ceiling becomes until you finally break through. Once you're through, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room above that ceiling to go. And that's why you're seeing this extended move coming up here. Now, where is it most likely going to go? Well, chances are you're going to be in here. I mean, yeah, maybe in this area, but potential upside is still right up here at around 49 to 50,000. Now, again, will I short? I don't know yet. I got to look at the price action. I got to see if I have other factors forming. Do I get some time counts? Do I get some other trend line calculations and so forth? But I am monitoring it as, again, I covered my short when we were below 39, made a nice little chunk of change with members. Now I've been waiting on the sidelines to see what it does here. And if, again, it gets maybe 50,000, I would consider shorting it on a pierce of that. The only other thing to keep in mind is you still have a weekly topping tail. So the weekly topping tail here, and I'm going to erase all this stuff, but you can see right here on the weekly, let's go to the weekly topping tail, is that this weekly topping tail is still intact, right? So unless you have a weekly close above that high, that topping tail, again, still is a dominant factor that this is still going to be resistance. So again, once we broke that 44,000 level, remember 43 to 44 was my zone, then you go up, now you're testing again, or you should test 49,000. And again, I wouldn't even be surprised that even number, just like S&P 5,000, maybe we can even pierce that 50,000 level on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin has surged above $47,000 for the first time since May 2021, driven by the approval of several Bitcoin spot ETF in the US and the anticipation of more institutional adoption. The market capitalization of Bitcoin has reached over $900 billion, making it the sixth largest asset in the world. Technical analyst Michael Van de Poppe has shared his bullish outlook for Bitcoin and said that it could reach $250,000 in this cycle. He also said that Bitcoin could face some resistance at $50,000 and $58,000 before breaking out to new highs.
Ethereum, just want to touch on this, guys, because again, I do think a lot of you guys are intrigued by Ethereum. So Ethereum is showing some strength here. One of the things I want to just go over as I flip through here is that Ethereum has multiple channels, right? You have the big channel here, which has kept price in check. And then you actually had this little channel from these highs here. Then it broke through, and then it created a new channel, which basically is parallel to this channel, which is here, right? So essentially what I'm watching for on Ethereum is this right here. If it can close above, it opens the door to head back up to 2750 or so. That would be your upper range. Now, once it gets there, that will be resistance. That'll be a new ceiling, right? It has to hammer on that ceiling. Can it break through? It can. But again, you have to respect resistance at that point. Okay?
Ethereum has crossed $2,400 after the successful launch of the Denkan upgrade on the Holesky testnet, which is a major step towards the transition to Ethereum 2.0. The upgrade aims to improve the scalability, security, and sustainability of the network by introducing sharding and proof-of-stake consensus. Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin in terms of year-to-date returns, gaining over 300% compared to Bitcoin's 70%. Ethereum has also seen more activity and innovation on its platform, with the growth of decentralized finance, DeFi, and non-fungible tokens, NFTs.
On we go. So I have a couple other things to go over. Quickly, just looking at gold. Gold continues to be in a channel here. So again, we do see this channel. We're at the lower end of the channel. I think I told you yesterday that even if it breaks down below the lower end of the channel, it's only a short-term little setup, right, versus the bigger picture. Remember, time frame-wise, if you're looking for where the markets are going to be in 12 months, 24 months, you go to the monthly chart. If you want to know where markets will be in 6 months, you go to the weekly chart. If you want to know where markets will be in the next month or so, you go to the daily chart. And so we're on the daily chart here. And again, we know that the bigger pattern is still that breakout there. But if we break right through here, you have support right there, and then you have secondary support here at 1975. So yeah, there could be a little downside there, but nothing to write home about at this point. And it makes sense, right? As long as you have risk on in the stock market and we're hitting new all-time highs and 5,000 and all this stuff, gold is not a favorite asset, right? People aren't rushing into gold because of where the markets are right now. Now, if the markets start dropping, if we get scared, if it looks like a recession is coming, that's where gold will shine.
Gold has fallen below $1,800 amid the strength of the U.S. dollar and the expectations of the Federal Reserve tapering its bond purchases. Gold has also faced pressure from the rising yields and the risk-on sentiment in the stock market. Gold has maintained its long-term appeal as a hedge against inflation and currency debasement, especially in the wake of the massive fiscal and monetary stimulus unleashed by the governments and central banks around the world. Gold has also benefited from the demand from emerging markets and central banks. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.